Okay, good morning, my dear students. Welcome to the last online session of the course English That Works 7. As I said, this is the last session, so today we're going to clear up some doubts and we are going to talk about a topic that is called reported speech. And of course, I'm going to explain to you the activities that you have to develop for this last weekend, okay? Last week, sorry. Also, here is important that you have in mind some dates. Next week on Wednesday, gonna be the last day for the delivery of the activities. This is December 23rd. This day is the last day, so please don't wait until that day in order to send your activities. This day the activity will be closed, okay? So here just to clear up. El día 23, la próxima semana, el miércoles, se va a cerrar la plataforma, ¿listo? Ese día se cierra. Entonces es importante que ustedes envíen las actividades, ojalá antes del 23, ¿listo? Por lo general, siempre el último día la plataforma falla. Entonces es importante que envíen sus actividades antes, también para que les dé tiempo de hacer alguna corrección en dado caso. Entonces recuerden que esta semana van a ser ya las últimas actividades, así que sería genial que de aquí al lunes ustedes tuvieran todo ya al día, listo, con correcciones y todo. Luego de este día 23, van a estar, se les va a publicar en la parte de anuncios el día 28 el listado de los estudiantes que aprobaron, ¿listo? Es importante también que recuerden el envío de su ID. En Learning Activity 1 hay un espacio que se llama pues envío de ID. Aquí pues ustedes van a enviar su cédula o tarjeta de identidad, sea el caso, actualizado, escaneado por ambos lados. Listo, recuerden que es muy importante que todos la envíen. De lo contrario, pues la certificación tampoco sería posible si no envían esto. Bueno, ok, so let's start. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Sure. Okay, so can you see the platform, my screen? Can you see it?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. So, contenido del curso, proyecto, activity 4. Okay, this is the material. As usual, it is important that you check this material before starting your activities, okay? Of course, today we're going to discuss topics, but it's important that you check this and you practice before developing the activities, okay? All right, let's continue. Here you have to do a wiki. This is an elephant in the thimble. Here you have to write and describe a direct quotation. Write the reported speech on the direct quotation. Write the reason why you select the quotation. Okay. So in order to explain this, because it's a little bit weird, en un documento de Word, ¿sí? Van a reportar, ¿cierto? Una cita directa, ¿sí? Una cita bibliográfica directa. Para esto ustedes tienen que ver acá el Introductory Material. Aquí es importante que ustedes lo revisen, ¿cierto? Luego van a escribir la razón, bueno, perdón, van a escribir y a describir una cita directa. La van a escribir reportada, ¿sí? Van a escribir la razón por la que ustedes seleccionaron ese quote, esa cita. La cita puede ser de cualquier persona, ¿sí? hay citas de personas muy célebres, ¿cierto? Aquí lo importante es que ustedes elijan una, ¿cierto? Que sea amplia cita. em, y la idea es que ustedes reporten esta direct quotation. Como esto reported speech, quiere decir que, por ejemplo, uno en un trabajo académico, cuando uno reporta una cita bibliográfica, ¿sí? Y es directa, entonces usted habla de, por ejemplo, digamos, García 2000 no sé qué, said that, ¿sí? Y reporta la cita directa. ¿Listo? Eso es más o menos, y van a escribir la razón por la que ustedes seleccionaron ese quote, ¿vale? Aquí creo que alguien me habló, o alguien alzó la manito. John Jairo. Sí, John Jairo.
Perdón, pero se está oyendo muy entrecortado, no logré entender mayor
¿Los
cosa.
demás sí me escuchan bien?
Yes, profe.
De pronto, John, es su internet, quizás.
Es mi conexión,
Sí, pero y
sí.
bueno, te repito, ¿listo? Ojalá me puedas comprender. Van a elegir, ¿cierto? Una cita bibliográfica, ¿sí? Puede ser célebre, en fin, de alguien, ¿sí? Eso es como lo que se hace en un trabajo académico, ¿cierto? Van a escribirla, ¿sí? Van a hacer la cita directa como tal. Por ejemplo, como les decía, García 2012, tal, y van a hacer el reported speech, ¿sí? Entonces, García no sé qué said that, y colocan la cita directa y van a escribir la razón por la que la seleccionaron. Entonces, por ejemplo, si perdón, eligen una cita de Einstein, por ejemplo, entonces van a decir que Einstein, pues la eligieron porque les parece ta, 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 no sé qué. Incluso ahí mismo cuando escriban esa razón, pues también pueden utilizar un poquito reported speech. Igual ahorita vamos a hablar un poco del tema. Es muy sencillo, es muy, muy sencillo, no es nada del otro mundo. Y lo hacen, listo. Aquí eso lo hacen en un documento de Word, lo guardan, ¿cierto? Y lo envían acá. Ver evidencia y lo envían como siempre han enviado las evidencias, ¿listo? Bueno, continuamos con la interactiva. ¿Sí? Una vez más recordarles que la interactiva ustedes la empiezan y la deben terminar. Listo, ya no se guarda. Por ahí a la mitad y no sé qué, no, ya no se guarda, ustedes tienen que terminarla para eso. Bueno, okay, continue. Wisdom comes with experience. Okay, this is another evidence. So you click on here and download the activity. So wisdom comes with experience. In different countries, the elderly are considered repositories of wisdom. In Colombia, that might not be the case. Let's change that. Think about one time where an elderly person gave you a piece of advice that you still treasure. That person might be a relative, an acquaintance, or a fictional character. Write a story about the event. Make sure reported speech is the key component of your composition. The example below better illustrates what you have to do. Okay. This story took place in Villa de Leyva. I had gone camping with a couple of friends. Right after my divorce, the campsite was a piece of land an elderly couple rents to make some extra money. The man is probably 93 years old and the woman is 90 years old. They are very hardworking and live in a placid state of acceptance and gratefulness that is only attainable through experience. Okay. Doña Rita, the old lady, was already awake. She told me I look sad. So, this is reported the speech. You see, she told me I look sad. Ella me dijo que yo me veía eh, triste y me preguntó if I wanted to talk about. Entonces, eso es reported the speech. ¿Sí? Contar lo que otra persona te ha dicho, ¿listo? O te dijo. Okay? So, what you have to do here is to write a story, okay? And this is an example of this, okay? So write a story that maybe is real or fictional, it doesn't matter, okay? But what is important here is that you use the reported speech, okay? Then when you finish your work, send the file to instructors through the platform as follows, okay? So this is what you have to do to write a story and use the reported speech, okay? All right. Then comes another one that is my sense of justice. This is another evidence. Okay. In this evidence, you have to read the following statements, express to what extent you agree or disagree with them, and explain your opinion. Okay, these are some phrases that you can use in order to express your agreement or disagreement. So if you agree with something, you can say I strongly agree or I agree. If you disagree, you say I strongly disagree, I disagree. En Spanish, cuando nosotros hablamos en español, nos decimos estoy de acuerdo o no estoy de acuerdo, ¿cierto? Utilizamos el verbo solo estar. En el caso en inglés no usamos el verbo solo estar para expresar que estamos de acuerdo o desacuerdo, ¿listo? Entonces no vayan a colocar I am agree, no, that's not correct. You say I agree. Okay. Si usted escribe I am, el I am tendría que ubicar I am in agreement, ¿sí? Ok, I am in agreement. Es la única forma que le acepta ese verbo to be acá, ¿listo? De lo contrario, pues simplemente ustedes dicen I agree or I strongly agree. I strongly disagree, I disagree, okay? So these are the statements. Some people are biologically predisposed to become criminals. This is one. So are you, do you agree or do you disagree, okay? A crime is a consequence of poverty. A criminal cannot be reformed. To reduce crime, we just need more police. Some criminals deserve the death penalty. Okay, so for each of these, you have to give an opinion. Okay, so you agree or disagree. Okay, in each one. So this is an example. I strongly agree with the idea that some people are biologically predisposed to become criminals. However, research has shown that having a genetic predisposition doesn't determine the action of an individual. What matters the most, according to psychologists and psychiatrists, is the environment in which an individual is brought up. I think this is something politicians and lawmakers should keep in mind when designing preemptive campaigns that aim at reducing crime. So this is an example of how can you answer to each statement. Okay, if you want, you can look for information on the internet about each statement, okay, in order to get some ideas. Okay, okay, this is the evidence, and then we go with the last evidence. Okay, consolidation activity. Okay, here we find two documents. So let's see the first. Evidence consolidation. What to do? You have acquired some basic critical thinking tools that allow you to assess information more objectively. Now it is time to put them into practice according to mass media. The world is getting worse and worse, however, statistics show otherwise. For this evidence, you should record a video reporting how the world is actually becoming better and better. Okay? So what you have to do is to record a video reporting, saying how the world is actually becoming better and better. Okay? So how to do it? Go online and find reliable resources, sources that demonstrate the world is actually getting better. Choose at least 5 ways in which the world is getting better. Write a script for reporting this information using the grammar points you learn in this learning activity. I mean, in the course, they reported the speech, the question, so to, neither I, and adjective clauses. Okay, all the topics that we learn, we have to use it here. Okay, so record your video reporting your findings. So example, when you watch the news, the anchors who we are thought to trust usually spend most of the time talking about wars around the world. You feel like the world is going to come to an end so soon, right? And soon, don't you? Well, I do too. I don't you see that question right here, right? Well, I do too. See the other topic right here. What the anchors don't tell you, however, don't told you, however, is that we are living in one of the most peaceful periods in the last 200 years. It is hard to believe, isn't it? Another tag. I didn't believe this either, the other topic, but according to statistical data, whose level of reliability is higher than a mere opinion. So here you have all the information. Okay. Once my dad told me not to believe everything I saw on TV. My dad told me this is reported speech. After all this year, his advice is still valid. Okay, so here you see that we are using almost all the topics that we address in this course. Okay, so let's see the example for the video. This is a sample that you can this is a sample that you can use in order to record your own video. Okay. So what you have to do here, my dear, is to write the script and then to record the video, ¿ok? Entonces, van a hacer el script, ¿cierto? Van a escribirlo así tal cual como está acá. Ven que no es muy largo. Van a utilizar, pues, todo lo que hemos aprendido en el curso y van a hacer un video, ¿listo? Puede ser así, digamos que esto es como un ejemplo, ¿sí? Que ustedes podrían hacer. Pueden hacer un poco más sencillo, un poco más complejo, como ustedes lo quieran hacer, ¿ok? Entonces, esta es la evidencia de consolidación y es la última. Entonces, les recuerdo. Primero, we have the wiki, the quotation. Then we have the interactive activity, that is the trial. And then we have the evidence that we do come with experience, that is the story. And my sense of justice, that is the one that you have to say that if you agree or disagree, and the consolidation activity that you have to write the script and record the video. Okay, so I know this is the last activity and it's the long one. Okay, it's the longest. So it's important that you start to work right now. Okay. Okay, now we go with reported speech. So do you have any question?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
It's regarding the last activity.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing it on like a PowerPoint presentation.
Uh-huh.
However, as it says, it had to be 5 topics at least. So I am writing like 3 or 4 sentences for each topic.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was thinking to pull it together in one recording, like audio recording or video. I haven't decided yet. Is it okay?
You are talking about which
The
activity?
consolidation activity.
Ah, okay, this one, of course. Mm,
Because it
you have.
says 5 topics, and
Uh-huh.
the one in the example is just one. One
Uh-huh.
in it has like 10 sentences or
Ah, okay,
less.
okay, understand. Yeah, of course you can do it. Of course.
Ah, okay, great.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay. All right. So let's start with reported speech. So, what is reported speech? Reported speech is when we tell someone what another person said. Okay. To do this, we can use direct speech or indirect speech. Direct speech: I work in a bank, said Daniel. Indirect speech: Daniel said that he worked in a bank. If you see this, the direct speech doesn't change the tense of the sentence. Okay, the tense is the same. I mean, this is present simple, right? But in a direct speech, we said Daniel said that he worked in a bank. So this is past simple. Okay, and here we start with Daniel said, and here we you said Daniel at the end. Okay, let's continue. Pronouns. In reported speech, you often have to change the pronoun depending on who says what. Example: she says my dad likes roast chicken. She says that her dad likes roast chicken. Hmm? Could you see? She says, my dad likes roast chicken. I mean, I don't change anything. Okay, just I said, she says, and it's this in present simple. Then she says that her dad, her, because it's her dad. Okay, I mean, here we use my dad because it's what she says, but here we are reporting. Okay, something that she said um, right now. So is she says that her dad likes roast chicken. Tenses. If the sentence starts in the present, there is no back shift of tenses in reported speech. If the sentence starts in the past, there is often back shift of tenses in reported speech. Direct speech and reported speech. I say, I write poems. She says that he writes poems. Okay, no back shift. I mean, there is no change in this. He says that he writes poems. I write poems. He said that he wrote poems. Here is back shift because I change the tense. Okay, no back shift. Don't change the tense if the introductory clause is in a present tense. Example, he says. I will see here, he says. Note, however, what you might have to change the form of the present tense, birth or person in singular. Example, he says, I write poems. He says that he writes in English. Okay? Okay? I mean, what we do here is that we change this I for he, okay? Because we are telling what this person does, okay? Let's continue. You must change the tense if the introductory clause is in a past tense. For example, he said. Example, he said, I'm happy. He said that he was happy. Okay, so we change the tense. In present simple, this is the tense. Okay, let's check this. This is the tense. This is the direct speech, and this is the reported speech. Okay, so I say, I like ice cream. In reported speech, we will say, she said that she liked ice cream. We find this that in braces because we can omit it or we can use it. Okay, it's up to you. You can use it or not. Okay, if you wanted to put it, it's okay. If you want to omit it, it's okay as well. Okay, so I like ice cream. She said she liked ice cream. Entonces, para recapitular un poquito, como esto es gramática, ¿cierto? Entonces, nosotros qué hacemos cuando reportamos? Es muy similar a como lo hacemos en español. Nosotros decimos, por ejemplo, alguien nos contó un chisme. Digamos, María me dice, ay, imagínate que mi papá se fue con mi abuelo, ¿sí? Entonces yo digo, María, ¿sí? Me dijo, o María dice que su papá, ¿sí? Sí, María, que su papá se fue con el abuelo, con su abuelo, ¿sí? Entonces, si ves que uno cambia de igual manera tanto el pronombre, ¿sí? Y en muchos casos también el tiempo verbal, ¿listo? Tiempo de los verbos. Entonces, por ejemplo, yo escribo poemas y yo escribo poemas, ¿cierto? Ese es el direct speech. Y si le voy a reportar, yo digo, él dice que él escribe poemas, ¿sí? Lo puedo poner así, está bien. Sí, pero si yo digo, por ejemplo, él dijo que él escribía poemas. Entonces, si yo esto lo voy a utilizar, como voy a decir, él dijo, entonces esto lo pongo en pasado. Pero si yo le digo, él dice, entonces esto lo pongo en presente. ¿Listo? Eso es como, digamos, lo más complejo. Aquí, por ejemplo, tenemos el presente simple y digo, a mí me gusta el helado. Entonces ella dice, she said that she liked ice cream. Ella dice que a ella le gusta ella me dijo que a ella le gustaba el helado. Okay. Presente continuous. I am living in London. She said that she was living in London. Okay. Because it's something that we are telling to other person. Es como un chisme, it's a gossip. Past simple, I bought a car. She said that she bought a car, or she said that she bought a car. She had bought a car, and she said that she bought a car. Here we can use the past perfect, or we can use the past simple as well. Okay, as in the direct speech. Past continuous. I was walking along the street. She said that she had been walking along the street. Here we have to use perfect continuous. Okay. Present perfect. I have seen Julie. I haven't seen Julie. She said that she hadn't seen Julie. Okay. This is present perfect, and we have past perfect. Past perfect, we said, I had taken English lesson before. She said that she had taken English lesson before. It's the same. You see, it's the same. Why? Because it's not possible to put it in another one. Okay, so we let it that. Here we see will in future. So I will see you later. She said that she would see me later. Would. Here we change the will with the would. Okay, and then we have would. I will help you, but she said that she will help me, but so we keep this. Okay, we keep the would. In can, I can speak perfect English. She said that she could speak perfect English, so we changed the can for could. But when we use could, I said I could swim when I was 4. She said that she could swim when she was 4. I mean, the could remains the same, okay, as in would. Shall. I don't know if you remember. Shall is like kind of will, but it's only used with I and we. Okay, and this is a future. So I shall come later. She said that she will come later. So as shall is a future and will is a future as well, we use would. Okay, when we report it. Okay, when we use should. ¿Alguien tiene el micrófono prendido? Para que me escuche. Okay, tell me.
Okay, that between parentheses can be used or not. I cannot do that.
Yeah, as I said, you can use it or not. It's up to you. Okay, it is okay.
It's the same. It's the same. It's correct use,
yes, exactly.
or not use it. Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, should remains the same as well, and might remains the same as well. So I said I might be late. She said that she might be late. Okay, it remains the same. Must, I must study at the weekend, and she said that she must study at the weekend. We can put it the same. Or she said that she had to study at the weekend. So when we use must, we can put it right there. I mean, remains the same, or we can use the past perfect. Okay, that's it, no more. So do you have questions right here? No.
No, teacher, I have no question. Thank you.
Okay. So now we go with reported questions. This is easy. I think this is easier. So the tense changes are the same, and we keep the question word. The very important thing, though, is that once we tell the question to someone else, it isn't a question anymore. Okay, so it is not a question anymore. So we need to change the grammar to a normal positive sentence. A bit confusing? Maybe this example will help. Direct speech. It said, where do you live? If I reported this, I said, she asked me where I lived. Yeah, you see? This is not a question anymore. I just said, she asked me where I live. Ella me preguntó dónde vivía. Let's continue with with more examples. Where is Julie? Reported the speech. She asked me where Julie was. Okay, so we changed the tense as well. Okay, and of course we have to write this one at the end, because if we put it after before the pronoun, we will say in a question. Okay, entonces, where is Julie? She asked me where Julie was. Okay, no, where was Julie? Because if you are saying where was Julie, it's a question. Okay, so where Julie was at the end. The direct equation is the present simple of be. We make the equation form of the present simple of be by inverting, changing the position of the subject and the verb, as I said before. So we need to change them back before putting the verb into the past simple. So what is the post office, please? She asked me where the post office was. Okay. What are you doing? She asked me what I was doing. Hmm? Who was that fantastic man? She asked me who that fantastic man had been. Hmm? So as this is in past, we have to put it in a present. No, I'm sorry, in a past perfect. Okay. Remember that in past perfect we use had been. Okay, when we want to use the to be. So we said been. Okay, in past perfect because this is the verb, the correct verb. Okay, what if you need to report a yes or not question? We don't have any question words to help, but instead we use if. Okay, so we have to put if. Direct speech. Do you like chocolate? This is a yes or not question. Do you like chocolate? And reported speech, it will say liked. She asked me if I like chocolate. So we put this if. So he said, ella me preguntó si a mí me gusta el chocolate. Here are a few more examples. Do you love me? He asked me if I love him. Have you ever been to Mexico? She asked me if I had ever been to Mexico. Okay, this is have and he is had. Okay, past tense. Are you living here? She asked me if I was living here. Okay, and that's it. This is the reported speech. It is not so complicated. It's just to be careful. Okay, careful with this. For example, when we use would, when we use will, and that if we say we reported in past, so the next clause must be in past as well. Okay, so just to be very careful with this, and of course to check the direct speech in order to know how to report it. Okay, it's it's very easy. Okay. Mm, lo que tienen que tener aquí muy en cuenta, ¿cierto? Es, digamos, en la oración base, ¿sí? Que, por ejemplo, si lo van a reportar así, por ejemplo, en pasado, entonces todo debe ir en pasado, ¿listo? Recordar, por ejemplo, el caso del pasado perfecto, que pues se debe dejar igual, ¿cierto? Porque no hay más pasado perfecto que el pasado, ¿listo? El will, que si son will, pues entonces van a cambiarlo por would, que el would queda igual, que si es con can't queda con could, y así sucesivamente, ¿listo? El shall también que pasaría a ser would, ¿listo? Todo va a depender del tiempo verbal de que ustedes estén hablando, ¿listo? Cuando hagan la historia, entonces traten siempre de escoger, ¿sí? Digamos, si lo van a hacer en pasado, ¿verdad? Para que, igual por lo general las historias siempre se cuentan en pasado, entonces es mejor que ustedes hagan este reported speech con esta estructura, ¿listo? Para que no vaya a tener, pues, como inconveniente ni se vayan a confundir, ¿vale? Entonces recuerden que en la historia siempre se va a reportar en pasado, ¿vale? I don't know if you have any question. Okay, what is it? Okay. In this introductory material, you will see the reported speech as well. Here you will find some examples. It will be great if you can read it, okay? Also, here you will find another explanation about it. Maybe I just missed some things. So here is another way that you can learn about it. Okay, maybe I just missed some explanation. Also, you will find oh my god, this is very long. Crime and punishment vocabulary, and this is very useful for the evidence, my sense of justice. This is going to be very useful to know this vocabulary in order to make to write the arguments for the statements. Okay, so um, here are some vocabulary, so useful vocabulary. So abduction, kidnapping, taking a person to a certain location using force. Abduction, okay, kidnapping. Okay, it's secuestrar. Armed robbery, arson, assault, attempted murder, burglary, breaking and entering, child abuse, domestic abuse, punishment, traffic ticket, license suspension, fine. This is the fine is impuesto. Bueno, más que, bueno, es una multa, perdón, no es un impuesto, es una multa. House arrest, this is arresto domiciliario. Okay. Here we have some questions, okay, for breaking suspecting crimes. Also, here you find this other example of the reported speech. So, thief broke into the shop last night and stole some money. In reported speech, we say, Maria told me that a thief had broken into the shop last night and had stolen some money. A homicide took place yesterday in the village. The people from the village said that a homicide had taken place there yesterday. Someone is drunk driving on the highway. A friend told me that someone was drunk driving along the highway. A man is assaulting another man. So the police reported that a man was assaulting another man. A mugger stole her purse. My friend told me a mugger had stolen her purse. A mugger is the other way of saying thief. A man has committed vandalism. People from the neighborhood told me the police that a man had committed vandalism. Okay, this is reported the speech. And the last one. Okay, my internet, maybe it is okay. And no perpetrator committed arson at a mansion outside of town. The authority reported a perpetrator committed arson at a mansion outside of town. The father of the girl who was kidnapped is paying a ransom to the kidnapper. The news report said that the father of the girl that was kidnapped was paying a ransom to the kidnapper today. A teenager has shoplifted for years at a major supermarket. The supermarket employees told the police a teenager had shoplifted at their supermarket for years. Okay, so here you can take some ideas for reported speech for some stories that you can use. Okay, so my dear, is that correct? I mean, do you have questions? Hmm? Was that okay? You are so quiet today.
Thanks, teacher. That was very clear. Merry
Okay.
Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Yes, it's true. This is our last session. So, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I hope that you have learned a lot.
Thank you, teacher. Everything appears to be clear and easy for this our lesson.
Okay.
Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you.
Likewise.
I wanna
Thank you.
wish a healthy year to all of them. Of you.
Of course, we hope that this next year will be better than this, right? Okay. We hope so. Okay. Thank you, my dear. Thank you for all.
Thank you, teacher.
Ok, so, remember, el 23 se termina, ¿cierto? Es el último día para el envío de las actividades. No se les olvide, no lo dejen para último día. Recuerden lo del ID. El día 28 se les estará haciendo un anuncio donde van a ver las personas que pasaron el el curso, recuerden que para poderlo pasar, aprobar, deben haber aprobado todas las actividades.
This is an innocent day.
Yes, I know, I know. Okay, so thank you very much, Kesson Hux, and we'll see you in next occasion. I hope so. Okay, bye bye, dear. Thank you.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.